Here is a brand new NRF52840 chip. It is very cheap on AliExpress, about $3, and very capable for low power Bluetooth low energy applications. So it's like gold for nothing in microelectronics. So, but how can we? It's a clone of infamous nice Nano board. I don't know exactly what it is. It's, I believe, something for Bluetooth keyboards, but we can use this chip for anything, like just a microcontroller, especially with BLE usage, low power BLE usage. And it's the most cheap controller with this chip, or maybe even any Bluetooth chip on the market now on AliExpress. I can provide the link in the description. So when we just bought it, it should have Blink program flashed on it, so it means that everything works fine, and you hear the sound. It connects by the USB like a COM port to the system, to the Windows. So what should we do to program it? The first thing, we should turn it into the flashing mode from the just ordinary working mode. So what we have to do is, you see here the RST reset pin. We should connect it to the ground 2 times in a fraction of a second. And you see the blinking starting, the blinking changed, so it's like fading out slowly. That means that the chip is in the flashing mode. And now it's connected to the USB, and we have nice Nano drive on our Windows system. In Windows Explorer we have this nice Nano drive. So the third, I'll continue further with the view from my Windows, so you know the basics. And to just reset the chip, you just connect the reset pin to the ground 1 time. So let's continue then how to flash it, how to write the program, the simple program for it.
So the first thing you should do is to install the Visual Studio Code IDE, and then install the extension, the NRF Connect extension. This is the official extension from the NRF, manufacturer of these chips. And choose version like 3.1 and further, because they have this Promicro AliExpress boards in the list. Now, when you have this extension installed, you can go to the example. So by default, this program is being installed into the NKS folder in the C drive. So then choose like a folder with your version of extension. Then you can look the folder Zephyr samples basic Blinky, and then just copy that Blinky folder to any place on your computer, like will be, for example, some just we'll just put it on the F drive and name, and we'll rename it to Blinky 7 to not interrupt it with don't confuse it with other Blink I have in my projects list. So then this is the icon for your extension NRF Connect. Here you should choose open an existing application, then navigate to your folder, to your projects folder, Blinky 7, open, yes, we trust, and we'll wait while it appears in our applications list. So I didn't get really good this interface, so I prefer to do everything from the terminal. You can try to do it from the interface, but as for me it could have some ununderstandable behavior. So where is our project? Let's find it. Blinky 7. Here is it, Blinky 7. This step you can do from the interface at build configuration. I'll show you how to do this from the interface and how to do it from the command line. So here the main part is here we in board target we look for Promicro NRF 52840 and the most important UF2. This is two configuration. UF2 is what we need for our bootloader, which installs on our boards. Then it depends, but usually you have to pick the no sysbuild option. If it doesn't work, you can just use sysbuild. Sometimes it works other ways, sometimes it works only with no sysbuild. So then just put generate and build. But I'll show you now how to do this build from the terminal. So to get into terminal within your project folder, we push here on three dots on your project, near your project, and choose start new terminal. So you see we're now in this project folder. Now this is the command to build from scratch, like clean all if anything's there, rebuild all. So this P always it's the option for rebuild all from scratch. The most important now is then you build first time, you should put all the options, all the required options here. So the most important is the board. This is our board name. D is the directory. Let it be build. And this now is build option. It could be required or not. Depends. So you can try both ways. But by default, we'll just put it on. Probably it will work. And then then we put enter and just wait a couple of minutes while it builds. And Yes, and how we can look up to our project files, like source files. Uh, Usually I put right mouse button, click right mouse button on the project and show in Explorer. So now the Explorer is opening. Here's the Explorer, and here we have to find our Blinky 7 project. Here is it. This is our code, our source code, which will later be changing. So now go back to our build. So press enter and just wait. Okay, now we have our project build it. Then we should flash it. We can flash it to the board. I showed you before how to put your board into the flashing mode. Then you just execute this command west flash, and then you should specify the directory, or if you have only one you could just leave it without directory, but I'll specify it. You can have several configurations and several build directories. This is very convenient, so we just do that. And wait, I didn't turn my board, didn't put my board into the flash mode. Wait a second, please. Now the board is in flash mode. That what's happening. So the board flashed successfully. This error means nothing. Everything is fine. So then you can start building your own program. But let's just change the blinking period and rebuild the program. To rebuild the program, you can just print the simplest command. You should leave the you should keep the directory option if you have multiple directories, but all other options you can skip. And now the build will happen very fast. The only one file will be rebuilded, so let's wait a couple of seconds. Then put our board again into the flash mode again. So let's do that. But I think you got it already. I'm in the flash mode, so then just put flash and let's look if our blinking period changed. Yeah, now the board blinking very fast. So that's it. Then if you'll be interested, I can show how to program it with the programmer, J-Link programmer, but it's the additional board and it's not necessary. You can build any program you want without this programmer, with this UF2 system, just flashing it through the USB. So good luck with your board.